Friends, I've been meaning to make this for quite some time, but I worried that no one would believe me, because I am a smaller creator than her, but I've decided to finally speak up about my experiences. I have no current receipts because her Instagram has been deactivated for months now and our DMs are gone, but I can reassure you that this is all legit, and that we have been in numerous group chats, together with other YouTubers. To start, I was 13 at the time and she was 21. I always worried about my own age because I was so young, instead of realizing that the problem wasn't me being young but that Emily, chimchimtrash, was 21 befriending a child. I was 14 during my face reveal vid. I remember her telling me about her sex life, and how she preferred to watch lesbian porn, despite being straight, because she liked how the genitals rubbed. I told my friend about it last year, but I didn't go through with exposing Emily out of fear. When she was in the UK, she passed by a shop and told me it smelled like Asians. I asked her what she meant by that, to which she said because it smelled like rice. I told her she should have said that to begin with, which she then said, well, it wouldn't have been as fun if I did. I felt so uncomfortable with that, because she was basically implying that making racist jokes was fun. I'm Asian myself and felt weirded out by that. I confronted her about it again, weeks later, and she made herself out to be the victim, because I was overreacting from a joke. When we went to the concert together, she kept asking me gay BC he liked BDS, and started questioning if he could even be gay, because he was Muslim. She even stated how she felt uncomfortable with because of his religion and race. I even told and he also felt disgusted. Emily also publicly threatened me when I blocked her and wouldn't answer her DMs, because I was extremely uncomfortable with her. I was sent death threats BC of this. She used her platform as an advantage, and it absolutely terrified me because of her power in followers and age. When I wouldn't answer her DMs, she proceeded to threaten me publicly. She even emailed my business email when I wouldn't respond. I was afraid of her because she had more subs than me, and more people believed her instead of me. I was only 14 fighting with a literal adult. She also made burner accounts to DM me 2 months after I stopped being her friend. I was so creeped out by it, because she was obviously watching over my account to see what I was doing, even when I moved on. She also once posted an Instagram video of her zooming into Yoongi's crotch. We confronted her at it, and she said she would not stop sexualizing BTS. Majority of her subscribers are obviously minors, like myself, and me and her subscribers felt so uncomfortable. She also argued with me because I wouldn't let her, a 22-year-old, stay in my house when she was in the UK. I was 14, and uncomfy with letting a grown adult into my house. But she gaslit me into believing I was bad for not letting her sleep over because it was my responsibility.
Okay, I forgot this part, but when I was 13, she would tell me about her sex life and her experiences with men and her past boyfriends. She described to me her porn preferences and what she liked to watch, etc. I thought it was okay to talk about it because I viewed her as a trusting adult. It was so disgusting.
Always thought our friendship was normal and fine, but looking back it was never okay. I was vulnerable and she took advantage of that. I even remember her calling me hot under my personal Instagram posts, and how my boobs were bigger than hers, despite me being only 14. Emily used to also low-key spoil me. She pressured me into giving her my address when I was uncomfy with her buying me things. She even sent me this PayPal message, which was so weird. OMG. Emily threatening me publicly, and some of her subscribers DMing me. I received some death threats too after this, but oh my gosh, this was so terrifying. You don't understand, she has such a bigger following than me, and even am afraid of this happening again. I posted on my story I needed a break from Instagram, and she got mad at me saying it wasn't a valid excuse. She lashed out on me because I didn't give her £20 I owed her from the BTS concerts. She knew at my financial situation. I was 14 and was literally poor, but threatened me still. Fetishizing the LGBT community, then using gay as an adjective to describe her makeup look. She claims it is easier to be gay because so many K-pop fans are gay, which disregards the LGBT movements and the persecution of LGBT people every day. Makes coronavirus jokes when hundreds are killed by it daily, and then claims joking is a coping mechanism rather than accept that it was not funny whatsoever and offensive. She says borderline racist and offensive things and passes it off as a joke, and once again, a good coping mechanism.